Good morning, I'm the Reverend Steve Page from St. Patrick's Anglican Church, and you're listening to the daily devotional sponsored by the Hudson Bay Ministerial. This month I'm drawing our images of Christian faith and spirituality from the world of sports. If you've missed any, they are available through St. Patrick's Church by calling 3488 or through my blog pladeggnog.blogspot.com. Nowadays, in the early 21st century, figure skating is all about massive, impressive jumps, quads. The best of the best can leap in the air, and they can spin around 4 times in the air and then successfully land on a thin skate blade. Now, don't ask me to try it, but it's impressive to watch. But once upon a time, even double spin jumps were unheard of. In the 1948 Olympics, Dick Button landed figure skating's first ever double axel. During his free skate routine, he glided forward on one foot, and he jumped into the air, and he spun 2.5 times, and he landed on his other foot while skating backwards. And the jump was the centerpiece of his routine, and he took the gold medal by a wide margin as the judges were dazzled by this new jump. Button had now earned a name for himself, but he refused to rest on his laurels. He enjoyed trying new things and pushing the envelope of figure skating. So, 4 years later at the 1952 Olympics, he introduced another new jump, the first ever triple loop. And that year, all 9 judges gave Button first place, and his margin over the runner-up was even larger than it had been previously. Button performed new and very difficult jumps that had never been seen before, and he dared try them during the highest levels of international competitions. He moved figure skating to glorious new heights of grace and athletic prowess. Sometimes we settle into comfortable little ruts in our faith. Our Bible reading and our prayer life, they become rote and unexciting. Maybe they even stop. Our worship at church maybe gets to a point of feeling old and stale. Goodness, as a priest in our little Anglican church, I wear clothes that, depending on what article you ask about, they were the height of fashion between 200 and 2,000 years ago. But other times we want things to stay exactly the same. It's safer and more comfortable that way. But our Creator God, He's always doing something new, and we see that every spring, of course, when the fields and trees spring forth with new life. But God's exciting new activities, they don't end there. Listen to Isaiah 43. Forget the former things, don't dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, don't you see it? God is up to new and exciting things and wants us to join in the grand adventure of faith. But sometimes we don't want to follow where God would lead us. We already know how things work here, this way, and so we resist God's little nudges. But God's breeze is blowing all around you. And maybe He has someone He wants you to see or call. Maybe He has a new ministry for you to try. Or even new habits of prayer and Bible reading and Sunday worship for you to try. Ask God to give you the courage and confidence to try the double axel and triple loop leaps of faith that God is nudging you toward. For St. Patrick's Church, I'm Steve Page.